Hello, my name is David Rodriguez, and today I will be performing The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. And the reason I chose to perform this for my prose story presentation is because it is one of my all-time favorite novels, and it has very powerful characters and very important messages throughout the entire story that's beneficial and really should be heard by everybody, in my opinion. Some background info to know about before I start reading the excerpt is that a greaser are young men on the east side, while a soch, or short for social, is a young man on the west side. And they're always in conflict, these two gangs. They're very, they always like to fight and get into trouble with one another. And that's where our main character, Pony Boy, which lives with his brother Derry and Soda Pop after his parents died in a car accident. Him and his friend one night are walking, his friend named Johnny are walking home when they get in a fight, and Johnny accidentally kills a Soch. Therefore, they go hide out at an abandoned church in the mountains, which ends up burning down, unfortunately, leaving Johnny in critical condition. And that's where I'm gonna begin reading. It's gonna be the setting's gonna be in a hospital with Johnny very hurt, and his friends being there to support him and help him through these hard times. Did you know you got your name in the paper for being a hero? Johnny almost grinned as he nodded. Tough enough, he managed, and by the way his eyes were glowing, I figured Southern gentlemen had nothing on Johnny Cade. I could see that even a few words were tiring him out, and he was as pale as a pillow and looked awful. Two-Bit pretended not to notice. You want anything besides hair grease, kid? Johnny barely nodded. The book. He looked at me. Can you get another one? Two-Bit looked at me too. I hadn't told him about Gone with the Wind. He wants a copy of Gone with the Wind so I can read it to him, I explained. You want to run down to the drugstore and get it? Okay, Two-Bit said cheerfully. Don't y'all run off. I sat down in Two-Bit's chair and tried to think of something to say. Daddy's gonna be okay, I said finally. And Derry and me. We're okay now. I knew Johnny understood what I meant. We had always been close buddies, and those lonely days in the church strengthened our friendship. He tried to smile, and then suddenly went white and closed his eyes tight. Johnny, I said alarmed. Are you okay? He nodded, keeping his eyes closed. Yeah, it just hurts sometimes. It usually doesn't, but I can't feel anything below my back. He lay there, breathing heavily for a moment. I'm pretty bad, ain't I, Pony Boy? You'll be okay, I said with fake cheerfulness. You gotta be. We couldn't get along without you. The truth of that last statement hit me. We couldn't get along without him. We needed Johnny as much as he needed the gang. And for that same reason, I won't be able to walk again, Johnny said, and then fell. Not even on crutches. Busted my back. You'll be okay, I repeated firmly. Don't start crying, I commanded myself. Don't start crying. You'll scare Johnny. You want to know something, Pony Boy? I'm scared stiff. I used to talk about killing myself. He drew quiet, breathing. I don't want to die now. It ain't long enough. 16 years. It ain't long enough. I wouldn't mind it so much if there was so much stuff I ain't done yet. So many things I ain't seen. It's not fair. You know what? That time we were in Windricksville was the only time I've been away from our neighborhood. You ain't gonna die, I said, trying to hold my voice down, but very strongly. Thank you.